part of our human condition to struggle with confidence from time to time. And it could be for a variety of different reasons and in all different types of environments and different ways that it shows up in our lives. It could be in a work environment, it could be with our friendships, it could be with a partner, it could even be as a parent. So, what I wanted to do was um, offer this visualization meditation to help connect with our energy center. And that's where we draw our strength and where we can find some inspiration for that confidence. Um, so, this is about a 15-minute meditation. We will be laying down on our backs. You do want to be, if you can, as close to the earth as possible. So, if you have like a yoga mat and you can lay down on your yoga mat or a carpet, that's fine too. But collecting any type of props that would make you feel comfortable or would feel good, at least for laying on your back for that length of time. And then setting up anything else in your environment that makes you feel good. So maybe that's lighting a candle or burning some incense. Or maybe you're placing yourself in a room that is nice and quiet, or you maybe have some plants, but something, a space, creating an environment in a space where you feel really good and comfortable. So I'm going to let you press pause, get yourself set up, laying down, and then when you come back, hi, welcome back. All right, so go ahead and lay down, get yourself comfortable, and let's take a cleansing breath together. So, releasing any stale air that's in the lungs, and then take a deep inhale, fill up the lungs, open mouth, let it go. Let's do that again. It feels so good. Inhale, fill up the lungs. Open mouth, let it go. And let's do that one more time. Take the hand to the belly, just below the low ribs, above the navel. And let's fill up the air to that space beneath the hand. Open mouth, let it go. Very nice. Start to settle in, becoming present. Let's just create a little mindfulness around the body. So we'll do a scan from the feet all the way up to the crown of the head. And we're just observing, so just noticing the points of contact that the body makes with the earth. Maybe noticing the space around the body that isn't touching the earth, or noticing your clothes, the skin. And then we're also looking for any type of tension. And as you're scanning, if you could ask that tension to ease and let go a little. And if it doesn't, that's okay. We'll just honor that tension and let it be for now. So traveling up from the feet all the way up the legs. Maybe spending a little time in the hips, the low back, your abdomen. Maybe even noticing that space that we filled up our breath to reach out through that space in the belly. Noticing the rest of the torso, the upper back, the chest, the shoulders, the arms, inside of the elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, fingers, the back of the neck, the throat, your jaw. Maybe open the jaw and close it. The cheeks, the mouth, the nose, the eyes. Maybe that little space between the brows that likes to furrow. Maybe even take your finger, just gently soften that space. The back of the head, all the way up to the top of the head. And then start to notice just the natural rhythm of your breath. Observing where the inhales fall in the body, and then the space that's created on the exhale. Maybe even just observing that natural rhythm. And if you can label it without judgment, that's great. But just noticing maybe the inhales might be a little shallow, or maybe they're pretty deep. And we're not changing the breath here, just observing it. And then start to sense the earth beneath you. So noticing, again, revisiting those points of contact that the earth makes with your body. So maybe that's the low back and the hips. Maybe that's even the upper back or the back of the arms. Maybe your heels are resting on the earth. But just noticing those points of contact. And then I want you to imagine the earth as a whole. So we'll start at the top. So starting with the crust, the outermost layer of the earth. And so that's what we come in contact with, right? And then below that is the mantle, the second layer of the earth. And then deeper below that is the outer core, this liquid iron and nickel layer of the earth. And then at the very center of the earth, deep, deep, deep within those outer layers, is the core. And within this core, it holds and maintains the heat of the sun, this energy center of the earth. And now I want you to imagine that the earth is in complete harmony with your entire being, your vibration. And the earth is so in sync with your vibration that it actually syncs up with that rhythm of your breath. And so as you fill the body with breath, the earth actually expands and rises. And as the air leaves the body, the earth contracts. So, following that rhythm of your breath again, inhale, you and the earth expand. And then exhale, you and the earth contract. And give you a couple moments to continue to visualize this, your inhale and your exhale. And now I want you to take your hands to your energy center, which is that space in the belly that we connected to it at the very beginning. So that space just above the belly, just above the belly button and below the low ribs. You can take one or both hands and just place both hands or one hand there. And see if you can start sending the breath into that space. So expanding the belly into the hands. And now I want you to imagine that the breath that you're drawing in is coming from your core. It's your energy center that's drawing in the breath. And it's this power of your center, your core, that brings in life, your breath, your prana. And then as you're drawing in this breath through your energy center, you begin to expand that energy throughout the body in this bright yellow golden light. So maybe it starts as the size of maybe a softball. With each inhale, it gets bigger and starts to expand and spread from the energy center, from your core, getting bigger and spreading throughout the body. With every inhale, it gets bigger, and every exhale, it sinks in a little bit deeper into your tissue, into your body. And you continue to fill up the body with this bright yellow, golden, fiery light. And your body becomes so full of this light that this energy starts to permeate, come off, and lift off of your skin. So your whole body is now glowing in this light, and you're still breathing in and expanding more. And it starts to expand into the room and the space that you're in. So you're covered, completely engulfed in this bright light. And it starts to fill up the room. And soon it starts flowing out of your room and into maybe outside of the building, into the street, into the air, into the atmosphere. And then the earth, still in sync, still in harmony with your vibration, with your breath, that now this golden energy that you've created becomes absorbed by the earth on those inhales and those exhales. And that bright golden light permeates through the crust, that top layer, through the mantle, deep down through the outer core, and then connects with the core. And as the core starts to swirl around this golden, bright yellow light, it gets hotter and more powerful. And as you inhale, you start to draw out from the earth's core this powerful, fired up energy. And that energy from the core makes its way to connect with your core. And again, you are in sync and in harmony with the earth, just as the earth is in sync and in harmony with you. Continue to breathe. Continue to be enveloped in this golden power. I'll let you breathe here for a few more rounds of breath, taking in this visualization, taking in the warmth, taking in the heat, taking in all of this power and owning it, claiming it, absorbing it into every being, every fiber of your being. And start to come back, letting your mind come back to the rhythm of the breath, letting go of your visualization, and just noticing your inhales and your exhales again. Feeling the rise and fall of the inhale and exhale in the body. And I'm going to read to you 3 affirmations, and you have the opportunity to repeat each of these affirmations. So you can continue to lay with the eyes closed if that feels good. And I'll repeat each of the affirmations 3 times. So I'll go through all 3 and then I'll repeat them again and then go back through them again. So the first affirmation is, I am the author of my destiny. I fully embrace my gifts and talents. I have something special to offer the world. And I'll read each of those two more times. I am the author of my destiny. I fully embrace my gifts and talents. I have something special to offer the world. One more time. I am the author of my destiny. I fully embrace my gifts and talents. And I have something special to offer the world. So take your time getting up. If you have time, allow yourself maybe a couple more moments of rest, rolling onto a side, and then gently pushing yourself up, and maybe just pausing for a few moments in a seat. And I hope that this fired up a little more confidence for you. And if you have questions, please feel free to leave those in the comments. And I'd also love to hear how this meditation made you feel and anything else that came up for you. Thank you so much for allowing me to offer this meditation, to share with you my creation, and it's just an honor for me to share this. So thank you. The light in me sees and honors the light in all of you. Namaste.